Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. Today we're going to be concentrating on how I constructed this full wig, or you can also use it as a half wig, or you can also use it as a headband wig, which is what I'll be using it for. As you guys can see, I've already started constructing the wig, starting at the nape, and I've hand sewn the wefts onto the wig cap, and then I've used the fold over method to just go back and forth, and then I'm just going to be continuing and showing you guys what I do. I've already pre-threaded about 14 needles just to save time, and then what I do is once I've finished, I go back and just cut the needles off and tie the wefts, and it just saves me time from having to continuously rethread the same needle. So this is a close-up of what I do when the thread is almost finishing. So I'm getting to the end of the thread on a needle, and what I do, you guys will be able to see, is that I actually place my thumb in between both tracks and I put the needle through the loop. So if there is, and this is just me showing you guys again with a fresh needle, that how I sew, I go through the weft and then I pull the needle through a loop that I've made with thread. So again, you want to go underneath the weft and then you want to go through the loop, and then you want to pull that taut to ensure that you have secured the weft to the wig cap, and then you will just continue doing that until you go to the end of the track, and then you'll flip it over, and then you'll continue to do the same, and so on and so forth. A trick that I've used to ensure that all the tracks have the same width apart is that, as you guys can see, I place my thumb underneath the track that I'm sewing, underneath the weft that I'm sewing, and that's also above, on or just slightly above the weft below it. So that ensures that all the tracks that I'm sewing on the wig cap do have the same width apart. So for me, it's just important not to have hair that's too bulky in the back or in the middle or too spaced out. I just try to keep an even distance between each weft, and that ensures that I can do that. So here guys, I'm just speeding up the process. You do want to sew your wefts in like a U shape or like a horseshoe shape, and I'm just speeding that up for you guys. Guys, I did find out with the second bundle there was an issue with the ending of the weft. It didn't affect anything to do with the quality of the hair, but you know me, I'm a perfectionist and I would just expect that everything down to the last detail should be executed perfectly. So I will take that into consideration when I am making my final review. I'm almost halfway done, and I'm still sewing in that U shape or horseshoe. I'm still sewing in that direction. And what I really love about this particular hair and the curl is, as you guys can see, the more I brush it out, the more kinky it gets, the bigger the hair gets. I did film an install, but the whole thing was out of focus. As you guys can see here, the hair can get very big and voluptuous, and I love that. I think it's excellent at being able to cater to different natural hair textures depending on how you want to manipulate the hair. But guys, I did go and condition the hair with the Tresemme conditioner, and I did go through with the brush that I showed you guys, and now I'm just diffusing the hair. I did let it air dry, then I went in with a diffuser, and I'm also using the hair dryer to dry the inside of the cap. And yeah, the thing I did forget to mention to you guys is that once you get to a position when you're making the wig where you can no longer continue to do that C shape, that horseshoe shape, I did go ahead and cut my wefts, and then I went and sewed the tracks in horizontally from there all the way up until the front of the wig. There wasn't enough. When I say there wasn't enough, I'm talking about maybe I needed like 3-4 more pieces. So I actually ended up wearing the wig the other way around, so the front is the back and the back is the front. So I'm actually wearing this wig now with the longest layers at the top, so that would be the 22-inch, and then the 18-inch would be at the nape, where originally I wanted a layered look with the 18-inch at the top and the 20-inch at the back. But yeah guys, you would just want to sew those tracks right up until the front of the cap. The first time I installed this unit, I did leave the perimeter of my hair out at the front. However, I just want to be extra low maintenance, so I decided not to leave any hair out and just have minimal baby hairs. And if you guys want to put some bobby pins in, you can for extra security. And if you want added security, then I would suggest that you install some clips in the perimeter of your unit on the inside. And that's the final look, guys.